Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here. Welcome back to Master Detective Archives Rain Code. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. I know this is earlier than our usual start time. I thought I'd start earlier because I do want to try to get through a whole chapter today, but if it runs a bit longer like we did yesterday, I don't want to be staying up too late, so apologies for that sudden change, but it looks like a lot of you are here, so that's wonderful. Thank you so much for coming by. Hey Key, welcome, and Psycho Reaper, good to see you. Sunflower, Meteorite, Cool Ghost, and Willful, welcome, and Yule, welcome to the stream. Ash, good to see you. Thanks for coming by, everyone. So, yesterday we finished Chapter 0, or like the prologue of this game, and it was quite lengthy, and to be completely honest, kind of weird. Not really in a good kind of weird, in like just a weird kind of weird. Hey Blue Moss, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. It was weird, yeah. But you know, some people ask me like, Kiro, are you gonna stop playing this game and are you gonna put it down? Well, never let it be said that Kiro ever leaves a game unfinished on his channel. But like honestly, I think this game still has potential to be good. Like, I think, like, the premise is kind of interesting. The mysteries seem like they are still hopefully going to be interesting, even if there are little, like, plot gaps here and there. I feel like it's kind of like the same vibe I got when I finished, like, I like Zero Escape a lot. And then I tried the Somnium Files, which is by the same writer. And it was kind of weird, and it did not leave a good first impression on me. But I grew to like it. Like, I think I'm still justified in thinking the beginning was weird and uncomfy. But I'm thinking maybe that's the same vibe I'm gonna get here, going from Danganronpa to Rain Code. Maybe I just got a really bad first impression and things get better. I don't really know. But I'm willing to give it a shot. I do think I'm gonna end up enjoying it. Like, interestingly enough, like, Spike Chunsoft put out a message on their website for this game specifically saying, like, make sure you don't put any spoilers up for anything past Chapter 4. And even if you do put stuff up until Chapter 4, be careful to mark it with spoilers. So, does that mean there's gonna be a huge turning point? Is there gonna be a plot twist that I'm gonna be really into? I don't know. But it's kind of, like, they wouldn't put that out there if there wasn't, right? So, hey Kyo, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Welcome, welcome. So, you know, I think it's still gonna be good. Maybe, maybe it's just not what I was expecting. You know, they're obviously going for a little bit of a different flavor here. I'm just hoping that we still get the same plot twists and interesting mysteries as, the other works that they're known for. Interestingly enough, I double-checked the box art for the game on my copy, and I noticed a lot of the characters that appeared in the last chapter are on the box art. And I didn't notice it because they're wearing different clothes. Like, so, but most of the characters, bit the bullet in the last episode, so are there going to be flashbacks? Are they going to somehow find a way to bring them back? Is there going to be some weird spirit medium mumbo-jumbo? I don't really know. But unless it's a complete, like, juke, unless, like, it's completely to be misleading to show you all these characters on the front cover, only to show that they don't survive past, like the first bit. I don't know. But, like, it's just like, I don't know what they're going for in this game. And, like, the more I think about what happened, like, the more I think about what happened in the last episode, the more, like, unsatisfied I felt by the ending. Like, when we found the culprit, like, nothing really happened. Like, at the end of Ace Attorney or Danganronpa, you get, like, the confession, you get the breakdown, you have, like, an intense argument, you have, like, a logic battle. But here it just feels like they just kind of threw a tantrum and then they died. So, I don't know. I really hope it gets better. I'm optimistic. But, I think I'll still enjoy it, and honestly, playing this with you guys here and, like, making fun of it as we go makes it better. So, like, I hope I'm not coming off as being, like, negative, but I think I've justified it how I'm feeling, and I feel like I'm probably not the only person that feels this way if they're going into this fresh, blind, whatnot. I'm willing to give it a shot. I don't really know what we're expecting. I just hope it gets good, man. I just hope it gets good. But I guess we'll see. Alright, let's start chapter 1. Like, I'm hoping that now that we have more main characters that seem likable, maybe chapter 1 will be better than chapter 0. I don't know. That's what I'm really hoping. I'm really banking on that. I'm really banking on that. Hey CB, welcome to the stream. Yes, I am early today, so we don't have to run too late. Wait, this is the prologue? I thought chapter 0 was the prologue. Wait, there's a chapter 0 and then there's a prologue? What? I know this game just came out, but I heard that it's around 25 hours. There's no way this is 25 hours. If each of these chapters is like 5 or 6 hours.
There's a place I want to show you. It's the best spot to learn about this town. Hey, relax. Don't be so nervous.
Sure.
Come on, this way.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Kua. Understandable. Yes, if you want to play this game yourself, formulate your own opinions, let me know what you think later. At least I got a hat now. Would have been cool if it was like a Paperboy's hat though, instead of like a bucket hat.
I love the view of the city from here. Oh no, it's like we're always right at the brink of dawn. Although, thanks to them, the real dawn will never rise here.
You mean Amaterasu Corporation?
Kanai Ward is isolated and out of the UG's reach. Now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city. None who wish to live in peace dare defy them. As long as you know your place, life can be pretty good here. Open an umbrella and the rain won't touch you. Wear a raincoat and you can even take a girl cycling. You know what I mean, right?
Kinda.
A while back, our detective agency used this building. But we were kicked out due to a contract dispute. The owner claimed renting the building out to detectives made the place unpopular. In Kanai Ward, detectives aren't even allowed to have their own offices.
Really?
I don't know what the WDO is thinking, but I don't want this town to change. It should stay the way it is. It deserves some peace and quiet. And that's why this time around, I don't want any trouble. It's not easy to negotiate with these people.
But why would you want to stay the same if they're being oppressed? I mean, I can understand not wanting any trouble by not wanting to do any detective work, but...
I heard that Kanai Ward has a lot of unsolved mysteries.
Screams are part of the daily noise around here. They're kind of like church bells marking sunset. Whenever someone's smiling in that building, someone else in town is weeping.
Yeah, so why would you want things to stay the way they are?
However, we can't go punching the guy who's smiling. We can only offer a handkerchief to those in tears if we're quietly slipping away. Nothing more is needed anyway. We're not superheroes or anything. We're just detectives.
Just detectives, he says. But he has the resigned smile of someone who's given up. That look tells me exactly the kind of place Kanai Ward is, in a way words couldn't begin to describe.
This fuzzhead dude comes off like an irresponsible geezer. But there's an ominous aura around him. You only end up like that if you've seen death all the time.
Could it be because of this city?
Maybe. Or maybe it's its old man stench.
Something wrong? Is there something on my gorgeous face? Back in the day, I was rather popular with the ladies. You may think that means I'm no longer so popular. And you'd be right.
The rain, it never stops. Does it rain often here?
Oh, this stuff? Fatalists would tell you that all rain must come to a stop. But for the past few years, the rain in our town hasn't stopped falling.
For years?
Yeah, years. It started around, 3 years ago? Weird, huh? Thanks to that, we have no need for weather forecasts.
A city where it's always raining. No wonder things are so dark and damp here.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay. No one knows why the rain never lets up. But it probably has something to do with Amaterasu.
Kanai Ward. It's such a bizarre place.
Bizarre, huh? You're not gonna make it here if you find this shocking.
Hey Hakusei, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for
You'll be
stopping by.
seeing a lot of strange things in this city, I'll tell you that much. But there's no need to overcomplicate things. Everything is just an illusion in the rain. Just think of it that way, and you'll be fine. Trust me, it's easier this way.
Is it?
Well, now that I've finished showing you the town, let's head to the agency.
This place. There's a lot more to it than I thought.
What do you mean?
Oh, it smells so good here. It's like there's a florist on every corner.
Really? I don't see any florists.
I didn't mean it literally. To me, nothing smells sweeter than the stench of death.
Okay.
The stench of death?
I mean, I guess it checks out.
There are gruesome mysteries all over this place. It smells so lovely.
That sounds so ominous.
Hey! The elevator's here!
Right, coming. You know,
What a huge city. Maybe it's because of the rain, but it's a little eerie. I'll still need to spend my detective points later.
Now then,
Come on, let's go down.
yes.
Right. No need to be so serious, there's nothing dangerous here anyway. So if we don't have an office...
this area is called Kamasaki District. It's the busiest and messiest place in all of Kanai Ward. In other words, it's a lively area.
The neon looks magical blurred in the rain. If there really is an illusion in the rain, I think it'd be the streetlights. I don't have any memories of this scenery, but it still makes me all nostalgic. Perhaps I'm from a city like this one. Or maybe if you formed my mind into a shape, it'd look like this place.
Does this game actually have like free roaming between the missions?
Hey, isn't it weird how it's not flooded, given how it's always raining here?
It looks like they have a good drainage system. See? There's a drain leading to a pipe over there.
That kind of thing creeps me out. Just imagine what would happen if I got sucked in there. Hey! There's a clown in the sewer staring at you!
A clown?
Made you laugh!
We all float down here.
I explained briefly, but basically, Amaterasu Corp picks on detectives. My colleagues and hired assistants all quit. They said working here as a detective was simply impossible.
So, you've been working as the only detective for the whole city ever since?
It's not like I can change careers. I'm a WDO detective, after all. Clients trust me to do the job. Although, most of my requests involve infidelity or finding lost pets.
What about unsolved mysteries?
The peacekeepers get to handle that. Detectives don't even get close.
Oh, interesting.
But now, things could be different since you're all here.
Huh? All?
How are they gonna... Is it gonna be the people that we met in the last chapter? How are they gonna explain that? It better be satisfying.
Yeah, I got a feeling things will be a bit stuffy moving forward.
I don't like the idea of people coming back from the dead without very good reason, especially if there's supposed to be emotion attached to it. And not in like a giant group at once.
Is your agency up ahead?
Like I said earlier, detectives aren't allowed to work in a proper office in Kanai Ward.
Ugh, must we travel this nauseating path? I'm too blue-blooded for this.
The other master detectives are already waiting at the agency. You're the last to join us.
Other master detectives? But everyone on the train died.
Thanks to that hitman hired by Amaterasu. The WDO anticipated interference. They prepared multiple routes for entry into Kanai Ward. They covered their bases. Other master detectives arrived from routes besides the Amaterasu Express. Both official and unofficial members traveled through these various routes.
I see. So it wasn't just the Amaterasu Express.
Amaterasu Corporation caught on and tried to interfere on all the routes. Granted, they deny any involvement. Some routes were completely stamped out. Yours barely made it.
That tragedy happened to others too.
Excluding you, there are 4 others who survived. Unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices were made. But as a result, you could say master detectives of the highest caliber have been gathered here. Each of you did outsmart Amaterasu and made it here after all.
The highest caliber? Hearing Master get complimented really annoys me.
Why?
I wonder what these surviving Master Detectives are like. So exciting, so mysteriful.
Hey, Sophilix, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for stopping by. Also, I'm not controlling Yuma's movement right now. He's just following on auto right now. This game has a lot of disguised loading screens. Hey Armand, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, thank you. Oh, why give me a fake loading screen if you're gonna give me a real loading screen? Well, thanks for summoning Kirby, Aramon.
Here we are.
Where's the agency?
It's right here. All right. Remember this, Yuma. The most important things cannot be seen by the eye.
Okay, but I can see it with my eyes.
This is the agency?
I thought my eyes were gonna pop out.
Welcome to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. What, you expected something a bit tidier? I guess I wouldn't call this place clean myself. But isn't it awesome? Our own submarine!
I don't know how to break it to you, Furiel, but submarines are not quite very popular right now in the world.
Is this really it? Our office is a sub?
Hey, Maury Cleric, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following me. Welcome, welcome.
You've been assigned to a sinking ship of a detective agency.
Oh, thank you for the frog, CV. I like how she says sinking ship here, and that's exactly what we're all thinking about, isn't it? Oh, thanks for the frog, Saravan. Yeah, it's probably cramped in here. Oh, it's actually pretty roomy in here. You in the fireplace? Wait, why does this place have a fireplace?
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Our final new member has arrived at last.
Watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
Sorry. What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Victory is mine. Pay up.
But hold on, that doesn't count. It was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand. Moreover, you should have realized he was back when our submarine resurfaced.
This guy has like little like blush marks on his cheeks.
When you put it like that.
With my logic, anything is possible.
What are they fighting about?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
Dude, you're smoking a cigarette.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row. But if he fails even once, I win. And he failed. Thus, I get all the cash.
Hang on, it was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out. I succeeded in lighting it, so the game continues. Next is the 7th, right? Hey, ref, how many matches was it? You can check by counting the number of chocolates on the table.
Sure thing. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, don't eat those! We're using them to count! How many are we missing now? 2 or 3? Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
2 or 3. What comes after 3?
Okay, so in the last episode we learned that Yuma's special power is counting, apparently, so I guess she needs a little bit of assistance on that front.
I never remember since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
Right, these people are just as weird as ones we met last time.
It's all ruined.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the ashtray.
Well, tell me you've been eating those too.
So many! Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
It's harder to quit than you think.
Aha! I remember. The number 4 comes after 3. So the answer is 4. Huh? But there is still a chocolate missing.
Hang on, there were more than 4 to begin with. Did you eat another one? Wait, you're eating it right now!
I think I'll eat it now. Well, I think I'll eat it now. Ow!
It is too delicious. So this is what commoners eat. Interesting. It is simply heavenly.
Anyway, time to pay up.
Enough! I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more gambling! You understand you're in Kanai Ward? Don't give the peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us. Virtue, honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective Agency, got it? Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team member. Yuma Cocoa Head. A round of applause, please.
Nice to meet you all.
I was hoping they'd be amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb.
I'm with you there.
I wonder which one of them will die first. Him or maybe.
Hey, knock it off! They managed to get past Amaterasu's attacks. I'm sure they're all amazing.
Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare, a great master detective. The first to arrive at Kanai Ward.
Great, we're forming a VTuber agency. All their VTuber names.
The little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Wait, who's the match boy?
The beautiful lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
A pleasure to meet you.
And the one inside the fireplace?
What, fireplace? Why there of all places?
He says it's calming in there. Anyway, his name is Vivia Twilight.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yep, these are all definitely VTubers. Wait, you're not wearing a shirt, you're just wearing like bandages.
Right, now that we're all here, let's have a seat.
Hey Twilight, welcome to the stream. Yes, we're forming a VTuber agency, apparently.
Sit down right here.
That's not the right way.
Oh now, where do you think you're going? Just sit down, will ya? But no, I want to explore.
Everyone on the train died besides you? That sucks. Had I been on the Amaterasu Express, I would have solved it before anything had gone down. Damn! Missed the chance to show off my superstar self.
This short stack is so arrogant. I hate his guts. Yuma, do you like chocolate?
Yeah, a bit.
Did you know that chocolate grows on cacao trees? The sight of all those trees with their shining silver fruit must be so splendid.
I think the silver part is just the wrapper.
Huh? Does it not grow on the tree like this? Ah, I see. I thought I was peeling back its silvery husk. What a misunderstanding to make for an adventurer such as myself.
Adventurer?
Correct. I am an adventurer and a detective. It is nice to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay.
I see.
There are several books with difficult-sounding titles. I wonder if they're used for research.
What?
Wow, these are pretty serious books for a fuzzhead to be reading. I don't think his hairstyle is related in any way.
You purposely came over to talk to me? You're so kind, Yuma. Don't worry. They aren't avoiding me or anything. I prefer to be alone. A place like this gives me a sense of peace and quiet. I want to die someday.
Don't drop something like that.
I have no idea what to say to him.
So you're the survivor from the Amaterasu Express massacre. You don't look like much.
That's thanks to yours truly. Otherwise, Master would have died right away.
They gave Shinigami so many little portraits. Can I call her like Shinny or something for short? Shinigami's too long.
Yuma, I'm sure you're tired from your long journey. Go ahead and find a spot to sit.
Sure.
It's a map with memos stuck all over it.
Right.
Looks like a map of the city. I can't wait to see what the next incident's gonna be. I think I can wait.
Now, all remaining agents sent to the Nocturnal Detective Agency are here. There are a lot less of you than what we originally planned. Well, regardless of how many people we would have gotten, we'd still be no match against the Peacekeepers' numbers. So, we'll keep laying low down here and avoid provoking them, as we've been doing.
Huh? You want to stay submerged in this filthy river? I didn't come here to rot like sewage! I want to make a grand entrance, solve all unsolved mysteries, and become a superstar detective! Oh, and once I'm rich and famous, I'll make you all my assistants.
In Kanai Ward, solving cases won't make you famous. All information is controlled by the Peacekeepers. They simply conceal anything that's inconvenient to them.
Which again, like... That doesn't make sense that they need to make some elaborate scheme on the Amaterasu Express. They could have done so many other things.
If you want to be famous in this town, it's much easier if you're a villain.
I see. Got it.
Wait, don't actually do it! Don't instigate anything with those guys. Got it?
I'm just kidding around.
Why is the WDO gathering master detectives in Kanai Ward? What do they want us to do?
Honestly, I don't know what the WDO is thinking either. I just found out about this recently myself.
You didn't receive any instructions?
Not yet, at least. I'm hoping they'll call us eventually. But before that, there's something I need to verify first. Yuma, it's about you.
Huh? Me?
I heard the Peacekeepers talking and learned about it back then, but... do you really have amnesia?
Huh? Amnesia?
Yeah, seems like I do. I don't remember anything from before getting on the Amaterasu Express.
Ah, then you and I are alike. We are amnesia buddies, Yuma.
But I thought we at least knew your backstory.
Huh? Fubuki, you too?
Indeed. I cannot remember what I had for
Oh,
breakfast.
she's just being dumb.
I cannot even recall how I got here.
Or maybe she's got, like, what's it called? Intergrade amnesia?
I think you're just forgetful.
Don't make things even more complicated.
My apologies.
What is the source of your amnesia? Is Amaterasu Corporation responsible?
Well, if I said I had a pact with a death god, would you believe me?
No, it doesn't seem likely. I was still at the station when I woke up.
And besides, if he really did have amnesia, like the tried and true way, how would he know that Amaterasu was involved?
So you really don't remember anything. I'm surprised you got past Amaterasu's attacks like that.
I probably can't tell him it's thanks to the pact I made with a death god.
You better not. Talking about me breaks the contract.
I think I was just lucky. Chief saved me in the end.
Well, you can work off your debt to me. So you really don't know who you are? In other words, you don't remember if you're a detective?
That's correct.
Well, thanks for calling Crippy, Twilight.
Oh, but I do have a letter from the WDO. And this outfit is definitely mine because it fits perfectly.
Just because Melanie told you so.
I don't doubt you. That's not what I'm worried about. I've already verified your identity.
Huh? You know who I am?
I didn't just daydream in the park and feed pigeons while y'all were heading here. I checked the routes everyone used and provided support wherever I could. Unfortunately, most of the info was kept secret, so supporting you was all I could do. At the very least, I did manage to obtain info about the Amaterasu Express. Then again, it was mostly thanks to Halara and Desuhiko since they arrived so early.
I got the passenger list from Amaterasu Corporation using my special forte. That ability is top secret, so I'm not gonna tell you about it just yet.
Well, my, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the stretch as well. It's a good idea to take a stretch just as we're getting going, and you guys at home, make sure you take the time to do that too. Thank you, thank you.
Your name was on the passenger list, Yuma.
Hey, but that doesn't prove anything. Zilch's name was on the passenger list, but that was a fake.
Once we knew your name, obtaining more information was easy. I researched the histories of everyone on the list.
This doesn't sound like something you need to hear.
What? Of course it is! I might finally get to learn about my past! So, who am I?
The truth might surprise you, but among the master detectives registered at the WDO, no individual with the name Yuma Kokohead exists.
What do you mean?
5 master detectives were summoned to the Amaterasu Express. That is an undisputable fact. But a detective in training was also summoned.
Detective in training?
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
So, I'm not really a master detective yet?
That sounds about right. You never fail to amuse me, Master.
Despite that, I know for sure you'll be an integral part of our team. I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
Which you're probably not gonna tell me, right?
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that we kind of know that his special power is detecting other special powers, right?
Your record claims that you're a great cook.
Oh.
Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
Your lake is made.
I don't know if I can. I don't have any memories about cooking. Never mind. Did my profile mention anything else? Like where I used to live or my personal history?
It didn't have any details of the sort. You see, you've got a trainee's profile, not a proper master detective's.
I see.
You know, trainees are kind of like appetizers at a restaurant, don't you think? I guess that makes you the appetizer detective! Don't worry, I'll do my best to train you from the ground up to be a great detective.
What's wrong? There's nothing to feel ashamed about. Everyone starts off as a trainee. Also, not everyone can use their forte from the get-go. Though some are born rather gifted.
So, did they recruit trainees because they have fortes, or did they just recruit trainees and hope they develop fortes later? Like, which is it?
Still, no matter how much talent you have, you require the right training to make the most use of your abilities. No matter how smart they are or how dexterous their fingers, no surgeon dives straight into surgery. The same goes for master detectives. If you want to do things the right way, you have to learn it.
So everyone here also trains at the World Detective Organization?
The WDO requires a 2-year training period for all agents, no exceptions. During that time, the agent's paranormal disposition is honed into a forensic forte, specializing in investigation.
So they recruit people with this paranormal disposition.
And those who manage to develop their forte are certified as master detectives.
Like how they even use the word paranormal, like they know it's just made up mumbo jumbo.
Like me. Plus, once you become a master detective, you get a detective deed from the WDO.
By the way, not all detectives working for the WDO are master detectives. There are regular detectives, like myself, who don't have fortes.
Oh, okay, that answers a little bit.
Oh, really?
I still got my detective deed. It doesn't say master detective on it, but it still holds the same weight. A forte mostly depends on innate talent. Some people will never develop it, no matter how much effort they put in. But that doesn't mean they can't be a detective. Anyone can get a detective deed as long as they complete their training.
So, is that my case as well? I don't think I have any special abilities.
Yeah, except you know you're bonded to a death god, but you know.
There is
Ignore
no
that.
record about your forte. You could be like me and have no special powers.
I knew it.
Who cares about that? You've got me, Master.
Look, there's no need to be so down about having no forte of your own. That has nothing to do with whether you're a good detective or not. Even a kid or a delinquent can be a master detective if they're good at one thing. But detectives with no special abilities must pass basic testing with flying colors before they're certified. So, in fact, you could say those without special abilities make better detectives.
Oh, you're just tooting your own horn, old man.
But being both a capable detective and a master detective would be even better. Such as myself.
You're tooting your own horn too.
Anyway, whether you have an ability or not, the fact remains that you've been striving to be a detective.
So, I wanted to be a detective.
Also, keep in mind that despite being a trainee, you were given a directive. That's pretty impressive. You must be quite capable. I mean, master detectives were killed, but you managed to survive.
I'm not sure if that's right.
I am sure you shall eventually remember all that you have forgotten, Yuma. Although, I still do not remember what I ate this morning, let alone yesterday's weather.
How did this lady become a detective?
It was raining. It's always raining.
Oh, right. Is she this dumb on purpose? I think she's putting on an act. Maybe she's a giant skink. It's boom kill time if you fall for her, Master.
I didn't do anything.
By the way, my agency treats both trainees and detectives as the same thing. To all you master detectives, you better not drop your guard or the rookie here's gonna steal your thunder. Got it?
Go ahead and try. Too bad for you, rookie. I'm gonna take all the medals.
I have no desire to compete.
You senior detectives sure are a handful. Vivia, anything you'd like to say to the newbie?
Hey Vivram, welcome to the stream.
No, not really.
A call?
That's the direct line to the World Detective Organization. So, they're finally contacting us. All communication in Kanai Ward is shut out from the outside world, so that phone is rather special. And obviously, it's kept secret from the Amaterasu folk.
If they're contacting us, maybe they'll finally give us our orders.
Go ahead, rookie.
Huh? You want me to answer?
Master!
Please make it stop ringing.
Hello, Nocturnal Detective Agency. Please state your business.
It comes with a screen too?
Good work, all of you. I assume everyone is present?
You look interesting.
So few of you survived. Far less than I anticipated, but considering who survived, this should suffice.
What the hell? Who's this grandpa? He acts like he's hot shit.
Well, beats me. I've never seen him before. My contact is usually someone totally different.
Perhaps he dialed the wrong number?
No, that's impossible. This is a direct line to the WDO. Who are you? Would you mind telling us your name?
A name?
Does this guy also have a VTuber sounding name?
Unfortunately, I discarded my name long ago. Now, I simply go by Number 1. I'm sure you've heard of me.
He was number 1! Smitty something! Smithy Werben Jägerman Jensen, that's you, right?
Number 1?
You're joking! Seriously? My sincerest apologies for my rude behavior.
I didn't expect number 1 himself to appear. This must be very serious business then.
Is he a big deal or something?
Number 1 is the top master detective, leader of the World Detective Organization.
And they've never met him before or even seen his face?
The top detective of the WDO?
He rarely ever shows himself. Thus, no one knows his true identity.
So he could be lying.
He is only known among detectives as number 1.
He's the top of the World Detective Organization?
It's just some old man.
Hey!
I am here to give those of you who arrived your instructions. There is a dangerous secret lurking here, which we refer to as Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
However, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret isn't a problem affecting only this city. There is a chance it relates to the ongoing great global mystery. Hence why I chose to deliver your orders directly.
All these very cryptic sounding titles of very important sounding things.
Move swiftly to investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Doing so will assist us in solving the great global mystery.
Got it. Investigate ultimate secret. Help with great global mystery. Got it. Very clear instructions. Got it.
That is all.
Wait, that's all?
Huh? That's it? How about some clues?
Why do you think you're there? If you're a detective, search for clues yourself. Providing any information beforehand will merely result in misconceptions.
Or would greatly help our case.
Understood.
Do you recall the World Detective Organization's creed? A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Something tells me this organization's a little fishy.
I heard that every single day during training. But it's not something you can easily put into practice.
Is that true, Master?
I don't remember at all.
Mysteries are the greatest threat to humanity.
Are they, though?
The WDO will not allow mysteries to go unsolved. They shall be eradicated with sagacious wit and indomitable will. We must guide the lost souls of victims to paradise in the name of truth.
Okay, now we're definitely a cult.
Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world.
Yep, we are definitely in a cult. Yeah, maybe Fruto Erica founded this whole organization. Yeah, we're in the... Okay, we finished... Yesterday on stream, we finished chapter 0, which I thought was the prologue, but apparently this is the prologue.
Hey, did you hear that? We got a direct order from number 1. We play our cards right, we're guaranteed to get promoted. I'm hyped.
It isn't so simple. Just look at how much we sacrificed to get you here.
Also, Yako, your jacket and pants are cool and all, but do they need to look like you've been, like, in a bloody gang fight all the time or something?
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret must have something to do with Amaterasu Corporation. Which means we have to snoop on them. They're gonna wipe us out!
Okay, why are you so worried all of a sudden? It's kind of freaking me out.
So it's a full-on war then. The WDO is serious.
No, if the WDO was serious, they would have prepared you with more information.
War is awful. I myself am a pacifist.
Well, it's something we have to do from here on.
Yako is very shaken. Hey Melina, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following me, being a froggy friend. Welcome, welcome.
There you go again with your jokes.
You want to take Yako to the cleaners? Me too.
Fubuki, were you listening?
Huh? I was. However, I was also lost in my own thoughts.
This team does not instill me with confidence.
You weren't listening then!
So, Chief, any ideas about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
This place has so many secrets that I have no idea where to start.
Yeah, what do? Go around asking on the street, do you know what the ultimate secret of this place is?
But one thing that comes to mind is this unending rain, I think.
He said that it has something to do with the great global mystery, too.
I have no clue what that is.
Well, for now, let's sneak into Amaterasu Corp and start gathering up info.
Don't you dare do anything dangerous like that. It's not like they're leaving secrets in easy-to-reach spots.
Then what are we supposed to do?
You really want to know? The right thing to do is absolutely nothing.
Okay, Yaku is very flustered.
Jeez. How did it end up like this?
You sounded so dependable like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, come on. You need to snap out of it, Chief.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Who would have guessed number 1 would show up? Ah! All I wanted was to sink quietly into the river.
Are things really that bad?
Yeah, lives are at stake here. Danger is a daily occurrence in all of Kanai Ward.
I'm used to wagering my life like poker chips. It feels like my path.
Yeah, Halana, why don't you take charge? You seem... Or Halara, why don't you take charge? You seem much more dependable.
Maybe for you, but I'm not that way. Who said I wanted that? I got it. Let's pretend like we didn't hear a thing. No, I know that's impossible. Given the sacrifices that were already made, the WDO can't back down now. I guess we have no choice.
Chief Yako,
Everything that goes down in this city is handled by the peacekeepers of Amaterasu Corporation. They simply fabricate or cover things up in whatever way's most convenient for them. In other words, the truth they're hiding may be connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Some of these cover-ups may be clues for unsolved mysteries then.
But there are tons of cases where they covered up the truth.
Then what we need to do is clear.
Hey Tsuki, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by today.
Huh?
Don't stare at me, dumbfounded rookie. We've got to crush each unsolved mystery one by one.
All of them?
I suppose that's one way to solve whatever's going on.
Oh, fine. Alright, listen up. Truth be told, I wish this day had never come.
Oh, intense music.
But part of me knew that it was inevitable. Our goal now is to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. We'll be up against Amaterasu Corporation. So please, be extremely careful. We don't know what these guys will do to interfere with us.
Also, Halara's outfit like clips through everything. Like, it's clipping through the chair, her hands clip through her own sleeves.
That said, you all survived the deadly trip to get here, so I'm sure you're up to the challenge. We've been trapped in this rain for a long time now. But it's time to put an end to that.
Honestly, nothing really interesting's happened. We just met up with the rest of the other detectives, and then our boss told us, go solve some big mystery that I'm not going to tell you about. That's kind of it.
Please, help me save this city.
You heard me, Master. I love it. Things are getting interesting.
In the unending rain, through the winding neon cityscape, draped in my raincoat, I roam in search of my missing memories. What secrets lurk in this labyrinth of drainage pipes? We have yet to find the answer. The story of detectives facing the darkness that enshrouds the truth is about to begin.
Oh, is it the opening theme? Took us so long to get to this. Hey Relix, welcome to the stream. Did it get better? I'm not really sure yet. So all the characters, I was saying this earlier on stream, but all the characters that were victims in the previous case are on the box art of this game, and they're also wearing different outfits. Like, Zilch was wearing that weird fur coat outfit we saw in his room on the box art. So is that all just a big red herring? But that's like 5 characters. Wasted space on the box art, like... But there's no way they survived, or there's no way they're gonna do some weird mumbo-jumbo, right? Or are they gonna have, like, a flashback case or something like that? It just seems like a waste, though, if they put so much effort into actually making these characters and drawing key art for them, and then putting them on the box art, and then not using them. So I don't... What's going on here? What's going on here? Like, I can understand if you had, like, one character that was, like, red herringed off in the first episode, but, like, that's a lot of characters.